Hello, this is David Lick, and welcome to today's Mortgage Minute, where we promote responsible home ownership through information and education. I'm traveling on business in the Washington, D.C. area, where many of the federal agencies are located. I want to talk about one of those federal agencies that's responsible for overseeing Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. It is the Federal Housing and Finance Agency. Again, back in 2007, when Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac became insolvent, they were taken over by the federal government and put under the management of FHFA, or the Federal Housing Finance Agency. Back then, because many banks were not lending in the more expensive homes in the market, they allowed Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac to increase the maximum loan amount which they would lend. It brought much needed liquidity and financing to the more expensive markets where more expensive homes were. It is now understood, and the general belief by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, that they no longer need to continue to lend those larger loan amounts because the housing market is under recovery and sufficiently recovering such that it does not need to support those higher end homes. Also, by rolling back the loan amounts to the housing crisis levels, it'll reduce taxpayer liability, and that is the responsibility of Director Ed DeMarco, who is the director over the Federal Housing Finance Agency. It's a move that I understand is there to protect taxpayers, but my biggest concern about that particular move is if they begin to pull back the loan amounts from those higher end markets, we're not going to see private investors or banks go in and start financing on those more expensive homes. Therefore, we could begin to see the housing recovery, at least in those more expensive housing markets, begin to erode and disappear. It is a move that I don't think is a good idea, and I think we'll see challenged coming up. But I just want you to be alerted to the fact that Federal Housing Finance Agency is considering Fannie Mae and recommending to Fannie Mae, or mandating to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, that they roll back their maximum loan limits to pre-housing crisis levels. And I don't think that's a good idea. Come back here tomorrow. I'll be giving you more updates on what's going on in housing and mortgage lending. Thank you.